Yes, we are back. Two G's in a pod. Your mum's favorite duo back in the studio again. I'm joined with my boy Jamel.
Yo,
Yet
yo,
again.
yo,
What you saying,
yo,
man?
yo. Well, you know, that's not saying a lot, you know. Clearly not saying a lot. Oh,
Clearly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started with 21 Savage. So yeah, yesterday it was revealed that he's an illegal immigrant in the US.
Bruv, like, that was some very bad news.
Very mad. Like I didn't really know how to process it. I was just like, what the fuck? What's going on, man?
Like, bruv, like, who knew that, like, he was from ends, innit? Like,
From ends, man. You know what's funny, yeah? From all the memes, yeah. The memes have been hilarious over the last couple of days. But the ones that made me laugh the most, there was they're talking about the kid that's from the kid from Newham that was saying that 21 Savage was his cousin and he got rushed for it.
I was there.
Apparently. And now he's there looking at everyone like, I told y'all niggas, you know that one. You didn't see that one?
I haven't seen that one. Sorry, my bad.
Fair, man.
My bad, didn't it? Oh, shit. Aye. But yeah, this 21 Savage news has been very mad. I don't really know what to say about it other than that. Like, obviously, I hope he gets out of the ICE, innit? Like,
Yeah.
And like he, does what he needs to do so that he can stay within the US and that, innit? Because he don't want to come back to the UK. He ain't been here for a minute, it seems. So, yeah.
To be honest, his situation could be a lot worse.
Yeah,
so
it could
like
be,
it's peak what's happened to him, but it could be a lot worse. He could be going to like
But yeah.
getting deported to the UK
Yeah.
from the US. I don't think it's that bad. Plus, the fact that he's rich, so like
Oh, yeah.
everything's just better when you're rich.
Oh, okay.
But having said that, yeah, obviously his kids live in America. His family's there.
Yeah,
his business is there. His whole life
Yeah.
is there. So
Yeah.
I hope that he's able to sort it out and like he's able to go back into the UK and, into the US and stuff. Yeah. But I just think it's so mad because like obviously he's had felonies and shit. So how did they not? You can't have a felony and be an immigrant. Like they'll just kick you out, right? I thought that's the whole point.
I mean, like, wow. I don't really know, you know. Like, I think so, yeah. Like, I think, like, maybe if you got a felon and you're an immigrant, yeah, and you ain't got, like, your green card or nothing, like, because he's an illegal immigrant, innit? Because he's overstayed his visa, so his visa's expired.
Yeah.
So, technically, like, if he commits a crime, they're within their rights to just send them back, innit? But his visa expired a minute ago, like, so that means that, like...
Oh, he's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that, innit? So, like, it's one of them ones where just a bit people round, really, innit? Like,
Bruv, do you know how long it took you to get that fucking point out? My God, bro. I'm sure you've been speaking for 3 minutes here,
Bro.
and you started off with "raw, it's peak," and ended with "yeah, it's a bit peak." You know, really, like, bruv, wow.
Bruv.
Like,
Bruv.
I'm sitting there, I'm looking at you like, bro, get to the point, man. We fucking know.
Man.
But yeah, like,
Yeah.
as you said, it's mad. I hope he's alright and everything. But I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. I'm sure like things will get sorted out.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, it's interesting though because like I don't think it's a coincidence that they kick him. Like obviously when he was rapping all that like murder gang, slaughter gang, all that shit, they didn't care. But I feel like as soon as he started rap, like you see, he added a verse to a lot.
Yeah.
And in the verse he's talking about like immigration and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And as soon as he said that, they're like, "Nah, we need to get this guy out of here." I don't think it's a coincidence, man. I think something's going on there, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And actually, I was chatting to Iowande, cause she's from, she says, if you ask her where she's from, she'll say Nigeria, yeah.
Okay.
But she moved here when she was 9, so it's a bit similar to 21 Savage's situation, but he moved from the UK to the US when he was 12 or something, but he says he's from the US, and people were saying like, oh yeah, his whole public persona is fake or whatever. But like, he's not lying. Like, he never said I was born here. He just said I'm from here, and he's like his whole adolescent life and his adult life is in the has been in Atlanta. So like, but yeah, no, it's interesting to think about that. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, this episode, quick one. We're gonna do a January roundup. What have you been listening to? Because
Well,
I know. The last couple of times you've been listening to shit.
So I've been listening to that 21 Savage album. You know what? Hold up. Like, cause I haven't really been. Oh, I listened to a JID track the other day. Like, I like that one. I think it's called Lauder. I think it's called Lauder.
I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, like Fort Lauderdale.
Oh right, yeah.
But like, yeah. Other random ones, innit? Like that.
Bruv, you take so long to get your points up. Fam, if you're trying to say you haven't listened to shit, just be like, I ain't listened to anything.
Hold up. Like, nothing too new, innit? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I hear you.
But obviously, like, Neighborhood Grammys is coming up soon, so I will be spinning like a lot of albums in between now and then. Yeah. Just to refresh the memory, innit?
I get you. Calm. Yeah. So, so I have been listening to a few albums, to be honest. So, I'll give you my take on them in it. We said we discussed Future at length, but I ain't really got shit to add to what we said before. You know, have you spun it much since it dropped? I spun it Future's album.
Oh yeah.
Like I spun it when it dropped for like a week, and then I haven't really listened to it much since then.
I'm not too sure how to feel about the album yet, you know? Like, I do need to spin it more. Like, it had its tracks in it, yeah. And then also didn't have its tracks. So, you know, just gotta listen to some tunes in it. I will spin it. When we get to the Neighborhood Grammys, I shall speak in depth on Future's album.
On Future's?
Yeah.
But Future's album isn't one that we're nominating.
Are we not nominating Future's album?
It dropped this year.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, cool.
Where's your head at, man?
Bruv, no, because obviously it's last year, innit? But obviously I was thinking about Future's album. So.
I feel like you're a bit high, bro.
You know me, bruv.
Yeah. So Future's album, I ain't really got much to add to what we said before. Like, I think it's very similar to the albums that he's dropped. In the basically it's nothing like it doesn't move away from anything that I expected from Future. It's all very similar to what we've got from Future for a while, and I feel like, to be honest, that's calm. Like, I'm a Future fan, so I know what I go to Future for, basically. But I'm not checking for Future as much as I was. I'm not checking for him as much as I was maybe like 2-3 years ago. But like, if he gives us more music, then I always listen to it and stuff, and I always enjoy it. But yeah, from the album, there were only like, I want to say like, from that massive album, there are only like 4 or 5 tracks I really liked.
Well, from this massive album?
From Future Hendrix, from The Wizard.
From The Wizard, yeah?
Yeah, there are only like 4 or 5 I really liked. There were a couple that I didn't like, and the rest of them I was just like, I'm cool with them. Like, there was nothing special, but like, if it came on, I'm not gonna take it, like, turn it off. Do you get me?
Why do you call it The Wizard?
Why do you call it The Wizard?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. I feel like he just...
Magic.
Do you think?
In the booth.
Do you think that's why?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think he just came up with a name and just stuck with it. That's my opinion. But I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, from Future's album, basically, there was also Boogie's album. Did you listen to Boogie? Like, in general?
What? A Boogie with a hoodie?
No. The guy's name is Boogie. Like,
okay.
So he signed to Eminem, and like, so he signed to Shady Records, and he dropped his debut album called Everything's for Sale. He dropped it like a week or 2 ago. Basically, so he...
I haven't heard it, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I was asking more if you've heard of him himself. Basically, yeah. So he's a dope artist, to be honest, and he's not anything like other artists that have been signed to Eminem. Do you get me? Like usually the people that Eminem signs are like the lyrical miracle kind of people. So like Royce the 5'9", Slaughterhouse. 50 Cent isn't lyrical miracle or anything, but like he was signed to him as well. But they're all like rappers. Do you get me? Like Boogie's a rapper as well, but he's one of those. He can incorporate like melody into his stuff.
I like that.
Yeah. So his album, I quite liked it, to be honest. It wasn't amazing,
Yeah, cool.
but like we put him on last year. Isaac and I put him on the ones to watch, and I think he's delivered with the album. It's a solid debut. Obviously, room for improvement in that, but like it's a good debut. I felt like it was a bit slow, in the sense that a lot of the songs are quite like chill, quite downbeat. But like there's not much that you could sort of turn up to or anything like that. But I don't know if Boogie's the artist I go to turn up to anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it was good. It was like he talks about a whole lot of shit, to be honest. I kind of need to spin that one again.
Yeah, spin it again.
As well, yeah. But yeah, no, his album was good. Who else dropped? We could get into a track from it if you want. Oh, actually, no, I was gonna say on his album. So Isaac actually messaged me this year. So he's got an Eminem feature on there, and the song he's on is oh shit, what's it called? Let me find it. So the song is called Rainy Days, yeah, and it was on the Creed 2 sound. Creed 2. It was on the Creed 2 soundtrack, yeah. So Isaac said he was gassed for the song because on the soundtrack he didn't know Eminem was on the song. So when he heard it on the soundtrack, he heard it and Eminem, he just heard Boogie's part.
So when you heard what say, you got to say that bit again, bro.
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he dropped when he dropped the song in the film in Creed 2, yeah. You don't know that Eminem is on the song. Like you just hear it.
I don't think I've heard this song, you know.
I know you haven't heard it. You said you haven't listened to the album. Fam, this is mad difficult, you know, bro. Hey, listeners, yeah, have you ever spoken to someone that's just mad high? Like, and they can't follow anything you're saying. Like, bro, it's a Tuesday afternoon, like, fucking hell.
Okay.
I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, bro.
You might as well be, bro.
Fam. Anyway,
I'm listening.
Nah, you're listening. Nah, you know what you're hearing, but you're not listening. You get me? Like,
I don't know.
Bro, what you doing with the mic as well? Like,
bro, I'm trying to get the mic to a bit in where it's like, I don't know, like I can just like comfortably just speak into it. I guess. Maybe like just be like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's calm, man. It's calm.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I was saying basically, Isaac was saying that Eminem ruined the track. That's basically what he was saying. That was the point. But like, you know, them ones where you tell someone something, but like, it takes them so long to get it that you just feel like there's no point continue what you're saying. That's what happened just now.
Sorry.
You know what? No. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. Let's jump into a track now. We'll jump into a track. This is Ecstasy by Dreezy and Jeremiah. So that was Ecstasy by Dreezy featuring Jeremiah. Yeah, like Dreezy also dropped an album. Basically, my point that I was saying before about that track on Boogie's album is that Eminem came on the track and started it so poorly, like he just ruined the track. Basically, the track is hard. Then Eminem came on and he just farted all over the track, bro. Like man came and he starts off his verse. He's like, "I left my legacy hurt, fucking absurd, like a shepherd having sex with his sheep. Fuck what you heard." It's like, bro, why are you coming on the track to talk about shepherds fucking sheep and stuff? Nah, and it's just like, I mean, he ends the verse quite well, to be honest. Like, all in all, it's actually a decent verse. But like, you know, when you start a verse so poorly that you can't even really get over, like, I was listening to the whole verse, just like, why did he start talking about shepherds and fucking sheep? And but yeah, like, I mean, we've discussed Eminem at length before, but for me, yeah.
I mean, like you and Isaac had like a whole episode about Jay-Z versus Eminem.
Yeah, to be honest, that's kind of embarrassing for me because I was backing Eminem back then, but that was
Yeah.
before he dropped Revival and Kamikaze.
Yeah,
And basically that was he's basically spent the last 2 years trying to ruin his own reputation to me.
Did he?
I mean, I don't know. It's like, what do you think? I'm asking
I
you,
don't
what do you
listen to
think?
Eminem, innit?
Okay, fine, fair enough. Like, you've never listened to Eminem?
No, like I listened to like some of his older stuff, when I was way back in the day. Like any of his like Kamikaze I didn't listen to.
Yeah.
Revival I didn't listen to.
Yeah. I didn't listen to Revival shit.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
okay,
I listened to
cool.
like one track and I was like, I can't listen to this.
Oh, like nice. Like, I wasn't really out here listening to Eminem like that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, these times are these times. I should said them times and then be like, oh, them times are these times.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know. It's just a joke.
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, yeah. That was basically my point. Like Eminem came on and he just fucked up the track, to be honest. And it was like, I don't know. I'm like, Kamikaze was alright to me, but I'm not trying to hear from Eminem for a while. I need a break from him. I think he needs to like gracefully fade from the limelight. But yeah, but this album, Boogie's album, is good, and obviously it's on Eminem's label, so I guess that's a win for him too. But yeah. Anyway. So that track I played before, that was Dreezy featuring Jeremiah. So Dreezy, she's an artist from Chicago. I think she's from Chicago, and she dropped an EP called Big Drees, which to be honest, a lot of the music I listened to this month, I'll just run like, I didn't really get any music that I was like looking forward to, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like Future I was looking forward to, James Blake, who we're gonna get into, I was just looking forward to. There were a couple people that I was waiting to hear from, but other than them, there wasn't that much. Do you get me?
I hear that.
So like, wow, this is mad difficult, bro. This is mad difficult, man. Fuck.
Sorry. No, I hear that.
You know, this is like, you know, when you go out and like, you don't drink much, like you're sober, you go out and bare drunk people are there, and you're trying to talk to them.
Yeah, trying to hold that convo, innit?
And you're like, fuck, man, these guys, I can't chat to them about anything right now. This is what it's like right now.
Yeah. Like, obviously, I'm not the best person to hold down a convo with. Like,
Fam, how are you gonna say that?
At times.
Man's a podcast host. I'm not the best person to hold down a convo with.
No, like, I have my moments in it, but right now, it's a bit slow, innit? It's a bit slow. Lagging.
Yeah, anyway. So Dreezy's album, EP dropped. I thought it was decent. It was, she's a really good rapper. Like, she's really good. But, I don't know, I feel like there's something missing. I don't know what it is, though. Like, I listen to her stuff and I'm like, it's good, but it's not making me want to return to it. If that makes sense. Huh?
Sorry.
Dreezy,
yeah.
Alright, bro.
She
Moving
sings,
on.
yeah?
She raps, man.
She raps.
Anyway, moving on, yeah.
I haven't heard any of her stuff, though. This is the thing. Are you going to play something for me?
I mean, we just played a song.
Oh, was that her?
We literally just played a song, yeah.
Wait, no, it wasn't. This is John River, bruv.
That's who's playing now underneath,
yeah.
I mean, just now when we turned off the mics, and I said,
Yeah.
this is Ecstasy featured Jeremiah
Oh,
by
yeah, 'cause
Dreezy.
I remember hearing Jeremiah.
Yeah,
and
and
I
then
remember hearing the woman.
she was on the track too, man. She was,
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So, fucking Summer Walker. Have you heard of her?
Summer Walker, I have. I like the name.
But have you heard any of her music?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I do like her name, though.
You like her name?
Yeah.
So you heard her name before and then...
Walker.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, bro.
I just like it, man. It's
Bro,
very artsy.
you are the highest person on the planet right now.
Bruv. It's artsy.
Anyway, so Summer Walker, she was named... You know, Apple does that Up Next series. Apple Music. Did you know that?
Did I know who?
Apple Music does an Up Next series, so they pick an artist. They pick an artist to like focus on for I think like a month or something like that, and that's their Up Next artist. So their artist that's on the come up, and then they have like a little documentary with Apple Music, and then they do like shows and shit like that. Like they do like an Apple Music exclusive. So you know when I went, like I think it was November, I went to see her. Was it November or it might have been October? And I went to
Yeah.
see her, and that was like a free show that was put on by Apple because her was by Apple Music because her was their artist, their up next artist. So then she did like a couple shows. She did a show in London for free.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, Summer Walker, it was Apple's up next artist this month.
Yeah, that's it.
So she dropped an EP called Clear, which was good. Like she's an R&B artist. She's dope, to be honest. I never really got into her album. She dropped an album as well. Fab, you're fucked, man.
Yeah.
You are fucked. Anyway, yeah, so that was Summer Walker's EP. It was good. Everyone take a listen. And then there was John River. He dropped an album called The Academy. Basically, have you ever heard of John River?
Just now.
So yeah, John River.
Yeah.
John River's he's a Canadian artist. I heard about him time ago because have you heard of For Your Entertainment? 4YE. You know Jay and Trey Richards. Have you heard of them?
Dre.
Nah, Jay and Trey Richards.
Jay and Trey Richards.
They're these like
not
Canadian
really.
comedians.
Oh, no. Oh, For Your Entertainment. Because I know they do the skits.
Yeah. That's them.
I do find them funny.
Yeah. So they put. Well, I mean, they didn't personally put me onto to him or anything, but they put me onto John River because like they used to have this show called Group Chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he was one of the guests on Group Chat. And then I listened to his music, and it was actually really dope. Like he's a proper sick rapper. He's been likened to J. Cole. I think in one of his songs he was saying like he met J. Cole and stuff, and he was saying like people told him that he's like the next J. Cole or whatever.
How is it?
But J. Cole was telling him like, nah, you should try and like be you, and you don't want to be the next. You don't want to be the next me. You want to have your own thing. And yeah, like he was on Jay-Z's radar for a bit as well. So like he's a dope artist, but he took like a hiatus from music because he had like a health scare. So I think he almost died or some shit like that.
Oh, who?
John River.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he almost died or something. But he said like obviously he was near death. I don't know what it was, like a disease or something like that.
Like a who?
A disease or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what it was, but whatever happened, like he obviously he came through that. He said like he's grateful because it gave him time to work on this album. I don't know if it's his debut album or anything, but anyway, yeah, the album's called The Academy and it's really, really good. It's a really good listen. It's a bit long, and it's a bit long, and it's a bit like repetitive.
Yeah.
And so there's no features. Like basically, you know, when an album's long, there's no features, nothing. Yeah, there's not much to bring like by way of variation.
Yeah.
You get me? Like if an artist doesn't have a mad voice, his voice is okay, but it's not like an amazing voice.
Yeah.
So it's not like he can give you like you see when if Drake did a whole album, no features, he could sing on a couple of them, he could rap, but this guy's singing isn't to that level, even though Drake's not got the best voice. Like this guy's voice isn't like to that level. So it's a bit like when you listen to J. Cole albums, and there's no features. There's just like there's not that much variety in the album. Do you get me?
Get a bit boring.
But the good thing is like J. Cole's albums aren't that long anyway.
Yeah.
But this album was quite a long album, so it's quite difficult to get through the whole thing. Yeah. Especially if you're not like a mad fan of his, or like a mad fan of just hearing bars and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, now that album was good, and that was basically it from American artists and stuff, American and Canadian artists from that I've been listening to.
I hear that.
That was J. Cole dropped that single, Middle Child.
I do like that song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Speaking to the mic, I beg.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like middle child.
Huh?
I am a middle child.
You are a middle child.
Yeah. Bro.
So what, it resonated with you because you're a middle child?
I like the name in it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I like the song. I thought like it was a good track. I like the beat. Who was it on the beat? Shit.
I think it was him and some other dude. But him and this other dude, they worked together. But I forgot his name.
Was it Tech 9? Well, no ID. It was No ID.
It was No ID. It could have been No ID.
I think it was No ID.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was No ID. And then I like the beat, to be honest. The track is decent.
Yeah.
It's not like some mad track. And to be honest, like J. Cole's not really a singles artist, so like he doesn't really like deliberately so, but he doesn't really put out singles off him. So I don't know if this is like going to be the lead single for a project that's coming up, or
Well, he's meant to be doing the Fall Off, bruv.
he said he was. He said he
Yeah,
was, but he never said when he would be doing that. To be fair, so
Yeah.
but yeah, that might
That'll
be
be
the next
his
thing.
last album.
His last album
Will be the Fall Off.
altogether.
Yeah. Like,
it might be
like,
because what?
purposely, like kind of like crap.
I don't think you're purposely making crap in it. I don't know. He's had what? That would be his sixth album, isn't it?
It'll be his. No, it won't be his sixth, will it?
It would.
Okay. He had.
Cold World, Silent Story, Born Sinner.
From Cold World, Silent Story, yeah.
That's the albums. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cold World, Silent Story,
Born Sinner.
Forest Drive, For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, For Your Eyes Only.
KOD. Yeah, it would be a sixth album, and he has what, three or four mixtapes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna retire like fully, like just because I mean, there were times when people thought he was gonna retire in it. Like he said, I can't remember what song it was. It was that song on Jermaine's interlude on Major Key on DJ Khaled's album. It was like 3 years ago.
I did like Jermaine's interlude.
But yeah, on that track,
like Major Key, from I Got the Keys, to For Free, which I don't really like For Free.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, I don't know. I feel like Drake and DJ Khaled came together trying to make like a banger in it.
Yeah.
And it didn't really like stick as a banger.
Yeah.
Then Nas album done. Tune.
Yeah.
Holy Key, obviously, Kendrick, Big Sean, that's sick. And then they do Jermaine's interlude. I do like Jermaine's interlude. And then what's after that?
But I don't remember the track listing. I didn't fuck with the album like that.
You didn't follow the album like that?
It was good. It was good, but I didn't fuck with the album like to the extent that I'll know the track listing 3 years later, bro.
No. But hold up. You know it's not that deep, but I must be alright. Yeah. I actually didn't really like that song that much. I think it's got Future on it, but I don't think I really like that song that much. But anyway, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like, bro, I even lost my train of thought. I was just saying that I don't think he's retiring. I mean, I was saying oh yeah, no, I remember my point. I was saying on Jermaine's interlude, he said on Jermaine's interlude, he said like he hinted that he was going to retire, but obviously 3 years later he hasn't retired, and now he's back like jumping on everyone's song, doing features for everybody. So I feel like the Fall Off's not going to be his last album, but I also don't think it's coming anytime soon because he's working on Revenge of the Dreamers 3 with Dreamville.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing like a is it Revenge of the Dreamers 3 or 4? Anyway, he's working on that to which is a collab project from their label in it. So because of that, I don't think he's gonna drop the Fall Off.
Okay, yeah.
Like he wouldn't drop the Fall Off before that because it would like the two would take away from each other. If you drop the Fall Off, then while you're promoting that, you suddenly drop another album. Like people are gonna get. Do you get what I mean? People are gonna be, their attention is gonna be divided between the two projects you're dropping. Like you might as well drop one, wait until that's like run its course, and then drop the other. So because of that, I don't think the Fall Off's coming anytime soon. Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but back to Middle Child. Yeah, I thought it was a good song. I thought it wasn't amazing or anything. It wasn't anything special.
Yeah.
Like, but it was a decent track, and like he was talking about some real stuff about how he feels like he's in the middle of the two generations in the sense that like he can talk. He's like an older head in the game in the sense that like he's older than all the young kids in the game basically, but he's still like the younger brother of like the Jay-Z's and that kind of level. So he's stuck in the middle basically, which yeah, that was interesting in it. I kind of want to jump into a track. I want to play this is Tell Them off of Assume Form, which is James Blake's album. That was Tell Them featuring Moses Sumney and Metro Boomin off of James Blake's album Assume Form. I'm guessing you didn't listen to that one.
I didn't listen to that one either, no. However, obviously Metro Boomin on production, so
he didn't produce the whole album. It was just that.
Just on the track, innit?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I like how it gets a feature though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually they don't do that for like producers, innit?
Yeah, that's true actually.
But I
But I
guess
feel like
Metro's a big name.
I was gonna say I feel like Metro's earned that right.
As well, Metro Boomin.
Sorry,
I like the name as well, innit? Metro Boomin.
as in you just like the name Metro Boomin.
I don't know why I'm on liking names right now.
I don't know why you keep bringing up people's names, innit? Like,
I don't know. I do like the name though.
good. I'm glad you like.
Thank you,
I'm glad you like the name
thank
Metro
you,
Boomin,
thank
innit?
Good enough, man.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Yeah. So flipping. Assume Form, James Blake's album, I thought it was really, really good. Basically, so like James Blake, I haven't listened to much of him. To be honest, I first came across him, I think a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He has a song called Life Round Here. He's got a song called Life Round Here. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
And then Chance dropped a remix to it. Because apparently James Blake used to live with Chance.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Which is why I'm guessing that's how he knows so many people in hip hop. Because he's basically like, so he kind of makes like electronic. So the way I would describe it prior to this album is electronic sad boy music.
Oh wow.
So like it's electronic music, yeah. Like you get that like electro vibe on it.
Yeah, like like electronic vibes.
Yeah.
But sad.
I don't know what you're trying to add.
So sad vibes.
I don't know what you're even trying to add, to be
Alright,
honest.
yeah,
But yeah,
I feel that.
yeah, like basically his stuff was always really sad. But he was like he's on Kendrick's album. Was he on Kendrick's album? He was on he was on the Black Panther album, and he was on because he was on that track King's Dead, and then and he was on that I think Bloody Waters with
Absol.
With Absol and Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Is he on that? Is that the one he's on? No. But basically he's on.
I know Absol's on Bloody Waters.
Yeah. So he's on that. So basically he collaborates a lot with people in hip hop, and so the hip hop sort of influence comes through on this album. In the sense that he's got a Travis Scott feature. He's got a and he was on Travis Scott's album. He was on Stop Trying to Be God.
Was he?
Yeah, he's the one that sings at the end.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Anyway,
I haven't heard the song for a minute, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So he's on fuck. Well, you made me lose my train of thought.
Is it?
He's on he's got features from Travis. He's got features from Metro Boomin. He's got Andre 3000 features. So like there's like a heavy hip hop influence on the album, but it still sort of stays true to his style of music, I guess, which is it's called kind of like an alternative style, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a noticeable difference in the sense that this album is a lot happier than his previous ones because he's in love, basically. That's basically it. Like
what's the album called?
Assume Form.
Oh yeah.
So he dedicated it. Basically, yeah, he dedicated it to his girlfriend, Jamila Jamil. She's a presenter or something. Jamila Jamil.
Jamil.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like her already, you know. She buff.
Huh?
She buff.
I actually don't know what she looks like.
Imagine she's buff, you know. With a name
You
like
imagine
that.
she's buff. I actually don't know what she looks like. She's a presenter, but I've never actually watched any of the stuff she's presented in it.
Okay. Alright then.
But yeah, she might be buff.
Okay.
But anyway, now like he said it's dedicated to her. Basically, first time I listened to it, I didn't clock that it was like a love album. Yeah. Then I listened to it again, and I was like, yeah, right, every song on this is basically about how much he loves her.
Of course.
But you know, it's a good album, and it's a bit like what we were talking about. You know, last
yeah, man.
You know, last was it last week or last time we were here? We were talking about Bryson Tiller and Daniel Caesar. And we were saying how their albums, we're expecting them to be good because they're both in love.
Of course.
Yeah, so this is an example of like how you can create like a proper sick album if you've got the right inspiration, like the right woman to inspire you, basically.
Yeah, inspirational stuff.
Oh, did you hear about Laurie Harvey? Did you hear?
I hear she's been doing a lot of dirt, you know. She's been doing a lot of dirt. She's been macking. She's changed the game for women.
Yeah, she played Trey Songz. Hold on, what's her roster?
Trey Songz,
Meek Mill, Trey Songz, Future.
Future.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Justin Combs.
Combs.
There was someone else, and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah. Is it Lewis Hamilton as well?
Yeah, so she's really a full roster because that's a starting five, and you've got a sub.
And a bench.
She's got starting 5 at the sub. She just needs to. So yeah, like to be honest, props to her, man. She's doing what them man out there have been doing for time anyway. So yeah, she's buffing it. What I'm saying is I want to throw like once I saw that she played Trey songs, I was like, yo, I could throw my hat in the ring, especially with Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, I don't get how I don't know what it is, because to me he seems like a sourceless individual. Like, have you watched any of his interviews and stuff?
Like, I've seen him speak, innit?
Yeah, and he's just like, he's so dry. He comes, he's like, oh yeah, so the McLaren, like he just comes in just like.
Obviously, like I can't speak for Lewis Hamilton, innit?
Yeah, like I don't get how he does it, to be honest. But like,
yeah,
he went out with Nicole Scherzinger. I swear he went out with Rihanna as well.
I think he's got P in it.
I mean, oh yeah, he has got P, but I don't think it's that, because she's got P.
Then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know ever. It's a mystery.
He's got no sauce in it.
Nah, maybe he's got like secret sauce. He just doesn't show it in public. Sauce. Yeah, like maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just reserves it for sauce. Yeah. maybe he reserves it for like when he's chatting to girls, basically.
Perhaps.
Like when he's in the media, maybe he just keeps it all very serious and shit.
Yeah, he's very, very serious.
Yeah.
Nah. He must be doing something.
Yeah, he must be.
Right, to get these girls, innit? Like, yeah. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he needs to write a book. Who needs to write a book really is Trey Songz.
Trey Songz?
Yeah, I need that song sauce.
Songs. But Songs lost though. Songs lost Lori. Trey Songz lost Lori to Trey Songz lost Lori to what's the guy's name again? Lewis Hamilton. Trey Songz lost Lori Harvey to Lewis Hamilton.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Wait, were we talking about because she had a roster in it, so I thought she might be running them all at the same time.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, like,
I don't know her business.
Roster,
I don't know her
you
business.
You don't have just one player out on the court, bro. You gotta have everyone else on the court. It's a team sport, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know her business in it. But she took him all off. She took him off all the off Instagram.
She took them all off Instagram.
And she took him. So you know she had pictures with Trey Songz and stuff. She took them all down.
Well, I think I saw a picture of her and Trey Songz in it. But
yeah, she took them all down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Anyway, back to music.
You know she was in the feelings, isn't it?
Huh?
You know she was in the feelings, isn't it?
Nah, maybe she was just like, yo.
No, you take out the pictures in your feelings, isn't it?
Nah, as in like maybe she just doesn't rate him anymore, so she doesn't need him on the thing.
Yeah, but the reason why she don't rate him anymore is because she got in her feelings over something, innit? Come on. Nah. She got in her bag, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if she's in her feelings, bro.
She's in her bag.
She's in her bag.
She's in her bag, definitely. I mean, the roster, you can be in your bag and have a roster, bro.
I'll take your word for it, man.
You may have to.
Anyway, yeah. Back to music. This guy Toby, I don't know where he's from or anything. I follow him on Instagram, but I don't know how or why I started following him. I think I heard a song of him like ages ago, but he dropped a song called City Blues, which is really, really dope. And he sort of touches on misogyny and stuff. Which is an interesting thing to discuss, actually, and it's similar to, so what we're playing underneath right now is a song called No Sidekicks by Che Lingo featuring Mick Jenkins, and Che Lingo dropped an EP called Sensitive, and on that EP he talks a lot about sort of misogyny and masculinity, in the sense that so the EP is called Sensitive, and obviously it's sort of not. I guess in society it's kind of frowned upon for a guy to be sensitive or to talk about his emotions. So he talks about that a lot on his EP, like sort of laying that bare. And he did an interview on One Extra where he was talking about misogyny, in the sense that he was looking at the women in his life and like the women he's dealt with in the past and stuff, and he realized that like in a lot of cases he's been the bad guy in that in the sense that like he's like he's just not been treating them right, basically. And I don't know, it raised the interesting. It was similar to he touched on things similar to how what's the guy's name, Toby did on the City Blues song, where it's basically just talking about like how the approach that men have towards women
Yeah, of course.
in like society right now. Which I thought is interesting to touch on, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, they dropped their so Toby dropped that song, and then Chalengo dropped that EP. But I thought it was a dope EP. It's a good listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's his like debut or anything like that, but no, it was a good project.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, you might know him actually. Not know him, but know of him. Basically, do you remember when Black Panther came out and there was that picture of the guy that tattooed Wakanda on his lip? You know the way they had to show their lip to get in.
Oh yeah.
Not to get into
the barcode.
Yeah, to show that they're from Wakanda or whatever.
Yeah.
So he tattooed like not the barcode or anything, but he tattooed Wakanda on his lip.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Did you see that picture? It's
No,
like
I
a
didn't see
dude
that.
that I found. Yeah, so that's him. But yeah, I thought that was kind of extreme, innit? But like, you do you, man. It's your lip. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, like, there are quite a few projects from the UK actually. Looking at this, so underneath we're playing "Don't Waste My Time," which is by Aces featuring Swayze McGrady. He dropped his EP UK to the States. Yeah.
Cool.
Basically, Aces was a guest. He came on the show, episode 27. So this was back when Isaac was still here, innit? And we did like a dope interview with him. And he told us like, oh yeah, the project's coming soon, innit? So yeah, he's got straight right to work in 2019. But yeah, now he dropped his project. It's dope. It's a good project. It's I feel like if I'm gonna give my honest opinion, there's like definitely room for improvement.
Okay.
But it's a very solid start, if that makes sense. Like I think it's his debut project, but he's only been doing music for like a year or two. So I think it's his debut project. But yeah, like he came through with like the EP. Firstly, has like a huge American presence in the sense that every track has an American feature.
Oh, serious?
I'm not sure if it's the Swayze McGrady guy. Like, I don't know if it's a collab project between the two, but Swayze McGrady is a guy from New York. I haven't actually listened to any of his stuff other than the features on this project. And I can't remember if he's featured on every track, but he's featured on quite a few of them. But yeah, like, if I had to describe his style of music, Ace's style of music, it kind of sounds like, it's like a trap. It's like a UK trap kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can hear a very strong American influence in what he does. Similar to like, kind of like what AJ Tracey does.
I hear that.
Or has done before. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like AJ Tracey.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the project is a solid EP. It's worth a listen. And it's good. There's one track. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called "Don't Kill My Vibe." Yeah.
Okay.
Where he copies Skepta's flow from that song "It Ain't Safe."
From It Ain't Safe.
Yeah. It Ain't Safe on the black.
Who copies whose flow?
Ace. I mean, Skepta's not copying Ace.
Yeah.
Why would Skepta copy Ace?
Yeah.
Ace's copy Skepta's flow from that, which
yeah.
I don't know if he's trying to pay homage or like he just swiped his flow, but like
a lot of flows get swiped, you know.
Yeah, you know the ones. To be honest, yeah. Skepta probably swiped it from someone anyway. Yeah. But now the project was dope, to be honest. And Youngin also dropped his so I think it's just an EP or a mixtape. It's called Project Purple.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you listen to it?
Nah.
I don't even know why I asked. Nah. But yeah, to be honest, do you listen to Youngin?
Not really, you know. Apart from when he had that beef with Chip in it.
Yeah. So
that was interesting.
Basically, yeah, I haven't rated him since that beef.
But listen, he had one diss track that was quite sick, yeah. But like, it's not like I really rated him that much before, so like his ratings in my head didn't really like go up or go down, because like his ratings were always just like, I don't know, either like a question mark or like a dash in my head, in it, like a table with ratings in it. Like, I hadn't actually feel that bit out of the table yet, in it. So yeah, but I know Chip had bars in it, but obviously Chip can't run out of bars.
Chip can't run out of bars. Yeah. Nah, to be honest, yeah, I feel like during the beef, yeah, I thought he did it right. Like, it's debatable whether he won the beef or not, but the beef kind of just sizzled out, yeah. But basically, he was getting at Chip for going pop at one time. Like, basically, anyone that's ever got at Chip, they usually get at him for going pop during the period.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, man. You can go at him for that. because he didn't stay authentic to grime or whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
But Youngin is now pop. Like he's gone pop since then. Like he did an interview with, I want to say Westwood, but I can't remember who. But he was basically saying like,
Yeah.
like because people were getting at him for he's on songs with Jessica Lynn and like he's on songs like that are pop songs.
Yeah.
Know that Bestie tune? You my bestie, she my bestie. The other one with Young Bane. Basically, like he gets
Bane?
on with Young Bane. Yeah.
I probably heard that then.
Yeah. He's like he gets on these songs. Yeah. That are like radio hits, I guess. But they're not like. I mean, I don't really rate the songs that highly, and it's like it doesn't really showcase his talent.
Yeah.
Because prior to that, he was doing like Ain't on Nothing with Sneak Bo, and like he just got like multiple examples of him barring. Yeah. Then he comes on like basically he's effective, not made it, but like he's blown to an extent. Yeah. And he's just doing all these pop tunes, which I don't rate, to be honest. Like I feel like on this project he sort of went back to his roots in the sense of barring.
Okay.
Not on like a mad level. Like he's not barring like how he's done in the not like Chip at all.
No, not like Chip.
Nor like how he's done in the past year.
Okay, cool.
But at least there's some bars, which is all I asked for, to be honest. I just want to hear some bars.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, like I don't know, like his I don't know, I don't rate that, to be honest. Like the whole, like he even said in the interview, he was like, yeah, so I dropped this song with Jess Glynn. I've got it's a pop tune or whatever, yeah. So yeah, I've dropped a pop song, and now I'm getting booked at fucking, I don't know, Summertime Ball or some, you know, them those like festival, those shows that are for like basically for kids. So they're like Capital Summertime Ball, Jingle Ball Ball, whatever you want to call it, yeah. And he was like, all right, I'm there and I'm seeing the crowd, and it's just kids, like teenage girls, like people, the average age probably like 15 or something like that, yeah. And he's like, I can't really come out and be performing Ain't on Nothing to like a bunch of 15-year-olds.
Of course
blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you've made this fan base of yours, yeah, that now consists of kids. And now you're like, I don't know if he was complaining, but you're saying, like, oh, that's the reason I can't like perform my biggest song.
What was the song violent, bro?
Ain't on Nothing?
Yeah.
You haven't heard Ain't on Nothing?
I don't know, it sounds like it's violent, innit? You should just Sneak Bow, innit?
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Ain't on Nothing with Sneak Bow. It kind of sounds like we talking about some crud, innit?
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's not.
Maybe
It's not like
15-year-olds need to be hearing that deep crud talk, but at the same time, yeah, like they probably were already hearing the crud talk anyway. So
I mean, it's not like drill crud.
it's not like who?
It's not like crud that you'd hear in drill,
Oh, okay, cool.
but it's not like.
But that goes in though, innit? Like sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, bro.
Sometimes you should
like,
be hearing that, innit? Like,
Nah, as in to me, it just shows you got no integrity, like artistic integrity. Like, bruv, make the music that you enjoy and perform the music you enjoy. Don't be catering to. All right, now my fans are.
No, you don't. You shouldn't cater to your audience.
No, you should.
You shouldn't cater to your audience. You cater to yourself. Like whatever you're gonna do, like as an artist, innit?
Yeah, I mean, all right. To an extent, you
Ain't
should.
on Nothing, him. That's the thing. Was Ain't on Nothing, like when he made Ain't on Nothing, was that him being true to himself?
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, if it's the music you made when you started out, you got no fans, and you're making it, yeah. Like, to me, that means that's the authentic music that you want to make. Otherwise, why would you make it? No one's listening. You're just putting it out there for people to consume. Yeah, that was his first big song. And like, believe it, at the time he was bigger than Stormzy. Like Stormzy jumped on the remix thing or nothing. Do you get me? And then now it's like, all right, you've blown to a certain level because you got on certain pop songs or whatever. So now your fan base has changed. But does that mean you change the music? Like your music should grow. Your fan base should grow with your music, innit? That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's gone over your head.
Yeah. Nah. So obviously your fan base should grow with your music, I guess. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Like, I guess as like your music like maybe gets better, or like as you find yourself more as an artist, what should happen in general is that like you should like, I don't know, your fan base should like grow. That's if you're making good music though. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you grow as an artist, you should be making better music, and therefore your fan base should grow. But
No, I meant.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I didn't mean it grow in terms of grow in size. I meant like they should grow with your music in the sense that like.
Oh, you're talking about growing size. Oh, okay, are you talking about your artist?
As in like your
as
core
in,
fan
like,
base
your
should
core fan
continue
base should-
going with you
Okay.
throughout.
Cause then, what? Cause then think about it, yeah.
No, I wasn't talking about getting a bigger fan base, yeah. Because
No,
that is what he's
okay.
doing
Oh,
by
no.
dropping pop songs and stuff. He's getting a bigger fan base. That's fine.
But
That's
I always thought
cool.
you could get a bigger fan base just by making better music and just by
Yeah,
growing as an artist.
exactly.
But
That's
if you
what
find
I'm
yourself
saying.
more as an artist, you're gonna make better music. Therefore, your fan base should grow in size anyway. Like say like Kendrick Lamar, like as he found himself more as an artist, yeah, his fan base grew. But he was making better music. That's why.
Yeah,
But obviously
nice.
your fans, your core fans will also should also grow alongside you when you're making like as you're growing as you're making better music. But that don't really make sense though, does it?
Yeah, I don't know what
Think
you're
about it.
talking about.
Like kind of, yes it does, because like if you have shown progress throughout your music, yeah, like okay, think of it this way. I'll use Kendrick Lamar as an example in it, yeah. Like compared from Overly Dedicated to Damn, yeah. There's been if you look at the journey he's had as an artist, yeah.
There's been artistic growth.
Yeah, there's been artistic growth, lyrical growth, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
And like, as if you've been listening to him from the beginning, you can then appreciate each album for what it is, and also listen to Damn, or listen to Pimp a Butterfly, or whatever, and appreciate certain bars from there relative to what he was saying before. Do you get what I mean? So then there's like, there is definitely like a certain amount of like growth as a fan, but it's more like a listening growth. I don't know how to put it, but there definitely is like a growth.
Yeah, no, but that's what I was talking about. Like,
but there's like two types of growth, because there's a growth as you as like an artist, or there's many types of growth. There's a growth as you as an artist. There's growth as your art and like your fan base, and then there's growth of like your fans and how they might appreciate the music. Because someone that started off listening to Kendrick, yeah, you might not have liked To Pimp a Butterfly if you just jumped in onto Pimp a Butterfly for Kendrick in it. But maybe listen to Overly Dedicated and then listening to like Section 80, and then listening to Good Kid, Mad City, then coming through, especially if you listen to Section 80 before, yeah, you would then be able to appreciate The Pimp a Butterfly and what it was.
yeah,
And Good Kid, Mad City a little bit, but like still, you get what I mean, innit? You get what I'm trying to say?
I think I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like basically, what I was talking about was like I wasn't with Youngin. I wasn't talking about growing your fan base as in getting a bigger fan base, because you can do that by. I meant that your core fans will continue supporting you and go with you if you stay true to the music that you were making before. Yeah, do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, and obviously if you wanna make pop tunes and stuff, yeah, that's fine. Like, do it. But I don't know. I just like if you make pop tunes or whatever, yeah, that's calm. But I'm not gonna rate it personally, like, cause I don't listen to that type of music. So, like, if you're gonna come out with those songs,
Okay, cool.
to me, those songs are trash. And like, I don't know. I don't rate it personally. But anyway, I thought the Project Purple tape was decent. It wasn't amazing, but like it was good. And he can bar, like he can really spit. So which is why I want to hear more of that rather than less of the pop kind of tunes, basically. But yeah, in terms of other projects, Tiana Major 9, have you heard of her?
Nah, I have not heard of
So
Tiana
her name's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, she dropped an EP called Rehearsal at 9, yeah. And it's an interesting EP in the sense that it sounds like the whole thing sounds like a rehearsal. Like there's a lot of live. It sounds a bit like, you know, Untitled Unmastered. You know the way Untitled Unmastered, like Kendrick's Untitled Unmastered, it sounded like demos or like unfinished bits from like recording sessions and stuff like that. Yeah, not unfinished, but like tracks that you could tell like this wasn't.
He hadn't finished it. No, it wasn't.
It was like the B-side tracks.
Yeah, kind of like B-sides.
Yeah.
B-sides.
So that's what this sounds like, in the sense that like there are even bits at the start of the song where it just sounds like people are just riffing, like live instrumentation. They're just riffing and stuff before they then go into a song and stuff like that. Which I think is an interesting concept. It's an interesting take on how to approach your EP. I don't know if it's a debut EP or anything like that, But she's a really good, really dope artist. And I thought the EP was good. There were a couple tracks that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I thought it was good. And yeah, I would call it like sort of. It's a bit like, there's a lot of these I guess alternative R&B kind of artists popping up in the UK.
Yeah.
No, I think she would go into that category. But now she's good. I want to see what she follows it up with.
Yeah.
But it was a good I guess showcase of how good she is, and the songwriting in particular was quite. I thought was quite strong.
Oh, okay.
On that project, yeah. And another one that's similar to in that kind of lane that I was talking about, the sort of alternative R&B coming out of the UK, is Joy Crooks.
Oh yeah.
So she dropped the Reminiscence EP, which I thought was really, really good. Like, I really liked it. There wasn't any song on there that I didn't like, to be honest. Yeah. It's short. To be honest, all these projects I've been mentioning, they're all really short, like between like 5 and 10 tracks. So like the Sensitive EP was like 6 tracks. That was Shailinga. That was like 6 tracks. Ace's EP, his was like 6 tracks. Tiana Major 9 was like 5. Joy Crooks' was like 5. I think Youngin was like 9 tracks. So like they're all really short projects. But I think it's all they're all like, they're not like made proper albums. It's when people put out projects just so that like to keep their fan base satisfied for a while they're in between projects. Yeah. Like that's what a lot of them feel like. But yeah, her project was dope. Hers was dope. Yeah, I kind of want to get into a track because the rest of the stuff I listened to were like all singles and stuff. So I kind of want to play a few of them. Did you hear Skepta's track with Double S?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So basically, they shot the video for this. It's called 30, and they shot the video in my barber shop in Labrador. My old barber. Yeah. I wasn't around. I don't go there anymore.
How is it?
Yeah, cause I moved out of Grove.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah.
But so it's too that just hold down there.
I mean, I could, like, it's not really that far, but I think when you go to a bar, like your uni barbers, and it's like you both knew that it was temporary. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not like cheating on your barber. It's like having a side chick.
Yeah.
But it's a side barber.
Side barber.
Yeah. But it feels peak to say that because he was a sick barber, to be honest. Mikey held me down, man. He was a sick barber.
Yeah.
He was you know what he does though? So he slyly takes liberties with your hairline.
Oh, fair.
Not in the sense that like he doesn't push it back or nothing, but like you have to watch him very closely because like you can tell he wants to push it back.
Yeah.
Not that he wants to, like you can tell he's capable of pushing it back. Like he will not fuck you up, but he'll push your hairline back. He'll push your hairline back if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
So you just have to watch. But like other than that, he was and also like he would take bare long on trims. Like at first I thought he was taking bare like care and time with my head. Then at one point I was like, bruv, why is this trim taking so long? Like, fam, the trim would take like, bruv, he'd be trimming me for like one time it's like an hour 40 minutes. I was like, bruv, I don't have that much hair, like, bruv. And I wasn't even doing that much with my trim.
Was he doing like paying like bare attention? Was he doing bare
like he was just taking forever. Yeah, he definitely did the scissors. He did the scissors. He did the blade.
Yeah.
What else did he do? Did everything, man. And you know them ones where they have the chair that when they do your beard, like they can change the headrest.
Yeah. You go back in it.
Yeah. So he was doing that. But yeah, like I don't even know how we got into this, but I'm just saying like they shot the video there and it's a dope video. And the song is dope too. Like Skepta's doing what Skepta does in it.
Yeah.
Double S, I haven't really heard much of him, to be honest. I've seen some of his stuff, but I've never actually taken the time to listen to it. But this one features Skepta, so I was like, I'm probably gonna like it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I did. So yeah. But yeah, like Skepta. Do you see the stuff between Skepta and Wiley?
Yeah, like I saw Wiley was pissed, innit?
Yeah, Wiley seems to be pissed about quite a lot recently.
It's kind of funny when Wiley's pissed though. But
yeah, I can't lie, it's kind of funny.
He
reminds me of like an old. I don't even have any Jamaican uncles or anything, but he reminds me of what I imagine like a Jamaican uncle would be like if they were pissed. But yeah,
he's pissed, bro. He's bare pissed.
Yeah.
He's bare pissed.
So yeah, like the what's his name, Skepta and Wiley, like Wiley didn't turn up to his birthday party, so Skepta just shut it down. Like he just grabbed the mic and spat, which I think is a disrespect. Like you could let someone else spit at your birthday party.
Wait. So why didn't turn up to his own birthday party?
Yeah, Wiley didn't turn up.
They were beefing.
No one knows why Wiley didn't turn up.
Is it?
Yeah, he just didn't turn up.
I thought they were beefing with something else, you know.
Oh no, I don't know if that was what the beef was about.
Okay.
I don't know what the beef is about, to be honest. Wiley was upset with Skepta for jumping on that song "Money," right, with Dizzy Rascal.
Yes.
That was time ago.
Yes.
And I guess that still hasn't been squashed. But like,
Yeah,
Wiley got
yes.
Skepta got an invite to Wiley's birthday party, so I
Like-
thought it was squashed in it. But then Wiley didn't show up, so Skepta jumped on stage and just shelled it. So then I think that's a part, because like, how are you gonna let another man come to your birthday party and then shut it down, and then ask you?
Yeah, but you didn't turn up though.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, why didn't you turn up? So that's what everyone's asking.
He's pissed, innit?
Yeah.
Look, something pissed him off, innit? Yeah. Did Dizzy go?
Bro, why would Dizzy get an invite to it?
Yeah, well, this is the
They've been
thing.
beefing from
Yeah,
time.
no. Of course, yeah. But
No, Dizzy didn't go.
But-
Dizzy wasn't invited.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Maybe Dizzy went.
Although, yeah, you're right when you say he hasn't been beefing for time. Cause
Like for time.
I'm
for
saying my
time.
memory's a bit jaggedy, innit? So
It's fine, man.
yeah.
Um,
So for me to like remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like I was watching Half Cast podcast the other day. Do you watch Half Cast podcast?
Nah.
The one with Chucky
Is
and
that
Poet.
with
Chucky and Poet.
the dude?
Chucky and Poet.
He's got glasses. The light skinned dude.
Poet.
Like Poet. Yes, my guy. Yes, him. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it was basically, so Chucky was on it, and like, so basically Chucky calls
Where's Chucky?
he's Poet's co-host on the thing.
What do you look like?
He's just a short dark-skinned dude with a beard.
I must have seen him in it.
Yeah, you must have, because
Yeah,
if you've
yeah,
watched
yeah,
it, if you've
yeah,
ever watched
yeah,
the thing,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Anyway, so Chucky calls Jammer because he's like, basically, so they were trying to guess why Wiley skipped his birthday party, and Chucky was like, I wonder if Wiley has PTSD. So no, he has anxiety. So then he calls Jammer on the show, and he's like, Jammer, does Wiley suffer from anxiety? And then Jammer hangs up on him, and then Jammer did like an Instagram post the other day, like kind of pissed with Chucky, like basically saying like, don't talk to Chucky because he's the feds. Like he's basically saying that like Chucky's gonna snitch on you. So
Oh, serious?
yeah, and he was saying like, you're not, like, don't call me and ask me about my brother, just to get views or ratings on your shit. Yeah. And I kind of side with Jammer in the sense that I think it's a bit, I don't really rate, like I rate Chucky highly and I rate their show very highly, but I don't really rate sort of discussing another man's mental health, without them being there, with like trying to sort of like have a theory about another man's mental health and sort of guessing, does he have anxiety? Let's phone Jammer, he's gonna know, just calling his friend that he's close to see if he's got anxiety or not. Like, I don't really rate that, to be honest. But yeah, like yeah, for me, I'll just say I can't really fuck with you calling someone just to get them to spill the beans on another man's mental health and that.
No, of course not.
But yeah, I kind of want to jump into a track, man. This track is called Afro Drill. It's by Omar Frenchie. That was Afro Drill by Omar Frenchie. Yeah, I like that track. Like, it kind of mixes in sort of drill and Afro swing, which are like the two big genres in the UK.
Yeah.
Also, the guy's French, so he starts speaking some French in there, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, in terms of other tracks, there are only a couple others that I listen to. There's this one artist called Gigi Low. She used to go by Georgia Low, but I feel like she changed the name to because she didn't want that Georgia Smith smoke.
Pardon?
Basically, so she's an R&B artist and she's light skinned.
Yeah.
And she's got a nice voice and stuff, yeah. So like, I feel like, and her name's Georgia. So the comparisons with Georgia Smith would have been there.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a really smart move on her part to go by Gigi now.
Is she rough?
Yeah, she's off.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, like, her music's good as well.
Cool.
That's what I was talking about still. But yeah, she dropped a track called Nothing on You, which is like the first track she dropped in a while. And I thought it was really, really good. Like, basically, so she was on this other track with featuring Doneo. Like she was on his, he dropped a project last year, like a it was like a house or garage kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't really like the project much, and the song she was on, I didn't really like that song either, cause like, I don't know, I think it was the production or something about it, but like, it didn't really bring her voice to the forefront. So it was a bit like, I don't know, like, why are you gonna be on a track and we can't really, your voice is in the center of attention, because the voice is really good, like that should be what people are focusing on, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like this song, with the vibe and the beat and everything,
Oh, what's it like? Is the beat very
I mean, we could play a bit. Hold on.
Yeah. Play that.
Yeah, my GG wagon,
So yeah, it was you kind of get the vibe off of that. Do you get me? So it's quite it's a nice track, man. I really like it, to be honest. And I kind of want to hear a lot more from her this year. She was on. Do you remember when what's his name? Jay Huss did like a live lounge, and he covered 21 Questions.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So she was the singer in the live lounge with him.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And this was like last year.
Okay.
So I was thinking like, rah, so she's gonna blow, like, because people are saying like, oh, her voice is sick, blah 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 blah. Yeah. And like we mentioned her time ago. Like I think it was one of us, like probably our like 5th or 6th episode. Yeah. Because she had a song called Watch and Learn.
Okay.
And we've been waiting for time, like, to hear something else. So like, I'm glad that she's dropping music again. And I'm kind of looking forward to see what she has to come for the rest of this year. Kind of want to get her on the show at some point. Oh, she knows Ugo as well, you know.
Oh, does she?
She went, I think, college or like music school or something like that with Ugo. But yeah,
She went London. What?
I was saying that I think they went to the same college or something,
Oh, okay, cool.
something like that.
For some college of music.
I think they went to some music college.
Oh, okay. Cool,
I actually
cool,
don't know. I don't know. It
Oh,
does.
okay, cool.
But yeah. Anyway, to be honest, kind of want to wrap it up. I need to bounce anyway.
Maybe. We could wrap this up. We got to do 2Gs anyway on the 9th, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah. But like,
Anyway.
yeah, well.
I'm
we've got till 6, innit? So we've got like, 18 minutes left, innit?
No, I'm bouncing though.
You're bouncing?
I need to go, man. I need to
Oh,
bounce.
then
I need
we
to go.
can
I'm
bounce
getting a trim.
You get the trim, yeah? Hey, get that trim. I.
Fuck,
Aye,
man.
aye,
Alright,
that's
so
it.
can I rap?
Oh, sorry.
Safe. Fuck, man. Alright, yeah. So you've been listening to 2Gs in a Pod. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram at 2Gs in a Pod. Follow us on Twitter at 2Gs in a Pod _ and we're finally on Spotify as well. So we're on SoundCloud, Spotify. Listen, we're everywhere, man. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Like, you can't escape us, in it. So you better start listening, in it. And we're gonna leave you with a track by Sam Henshaw featuring Earth Gang called Church.
Yeah, my GG wagon,